This is the brand new MG IM5 and it might just be the most exciting car MG, if not the UK car market, has ever seen. It's bold, it's quick, it's full with tech, and it costs less than £40,000. And today we're going to talk about design, performance, charging, interior, what tech you get, and whether the IM5 might just be crowned the Tesla killer. Let's dive in. Now I feel like we can't delve too much deeper into the IM5 without addressing the clear elephant in the room. What's this logo about? This isn't exactly MG's new branding. They haven't done a complete rebrand for the whole range. This is seen on this car, the IM5, and the new IM6. And although it feels a little strange, I think it's quite apt because it almost signals a new era for MG. This premium looking electric saloon and the electric IM6 really feel like something we've not seen before in the MG lineup. New logo, I'm a fan. As for the rest of the design, well, it's bold, it's sleek, it's poignant. It might share some similarities to a little EV we all know too well. But the way them LED headlights and daytime running lights come in to that bold grille, which shares some similarities to the MG Cyberster, gives it a rather fierce look, whilst not losing out on that luxury feel.
At nearly 4.93 metres long and just short of 2 metres wide, the IM5 is a proper full-sized electric saloon. Sleek coupe-like lines give it a drag coefficient just 0.2, helping it glide through the air with efficiency and grace. Frameless power-release doors, privacy glass, and then 19-inch aero wheels or 20-inch sports wheels on the performance model complete the look. It's sharp, futuristic, and a bit of a head turner. It's the kind of car that makes people say, hang on a minute, is that an MG?
Now the MG IM5 comes in 3 variations, and here's where things get a little spicy. Because no matter what spec you get, you're treated to almost luxury features. Panoramic sunroof, 360 parking cameras, heated seats, heated rear seats, cooling seats, heated steering wheel, and even self-parking feature, and not to mention all the safety benefits that it comes with it out on the roads. Meaning that the only difference between the base and the top spec comes in its battery size and performance. The entry spec is 75 standard range, called so because it houses a 75 kilowatt hour battery, costs less than £40,000, providing 304 miles of electric range. Got up to the mid spec, topping out 45,000, the 100 long range comes 100 kilowatt hour battery, a whopping 441 miles of electric range. Go up to the 100 performance and you'll get dual motor system, all-wheel drive, a ridiculous 802 newton meters of torque, and a 0 to 60 time of 3.2 seconds.
And how does that 0 to 60 time feel out on the road? Well, it feels ridiculous. A saloon car that this high performing and this fun. How have MG done it? I mean, 0 to 60 time of 3.2 seconds, 802 newton meters of torque for less than 50 grand, as well as a usable mile range alongside that. And if you didn't want that such high performing nature, then even the middle spec, which comes with a whopping 441 mile electric range, then you're still getting a 0 to 60 of around about 4.5 seconds, which is more than enough, let me tell you. And for the fact that it's all electric, you get instant torque, so pulling out on roundabouts, absolute doddle. You don't really need anything more than 0 to 60 in 6 seconds. So 4.5, you're certainly not losing out if you go for that mid-spec. But if you do want a saloon with a bit of fun, then I'd go for the performance, because wow, MG have done something with this.
The performance of the IM5 is certainly lightning fast, and so is its charging capabilities as it's built on an 800 volt architecture. The standard 75 kilowatt hour battery will get from 10 to 80% in expected 26 minutes. That's nothing staggering, we see that across the entire electric car world. What is staggering is the charge time for that 100 kilowatt battery provided on the mid and top spec, because you can get from 10 to 80% in just 17 minutes. That means you're getting hundreds of miles of range in the time it takes to go for number 2.
Now this electric saloon isn't just about performance, it's rather practical too. You get a 457 litre boot underneath an automatic tailgate, as well as an 18-litre frunk, or if you want even more space, drop them rear seats and you get a whopping 1,290 litres. So it could be the perfect car for a family holiday. And with 4-wheel steering, the turning circle is less than 10 metres, which is actually shorter than the Renault 5, which is by no means a saloon.
Inside the IM5, and it feels properly premium. It's almost beggars belief that I'm currently sat inside an MG, and that's before you even delve into what tech you get from that base spec. Because the actual look, the feel, the build quality certainly feels like MG have really ramped up the gears. How is this and the MG3 in the same lineup? It's almost breathtaking. Now, as for tech, you get this integrated 26-inch infotainment screen and digital dash. Not only that, you get a 10.5-inch touchscreen in this floating center module. Now, this is to access all your controls for your infotainment screen, so you're not having to reach across and it's all a bit uncomfortable out on the road. You can do it down here, go into shortcuts, put your driver settings, like different driving modes, your adaptive cruise control settings, all controlled in this panel. Same with the lighting, same with climate controls, your heated and ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, and even rear heated seats, all coming from that base spec. In the infotainment screen, you have YouTube, TikTok, Spotify, all built in. And of course, use of that 360 parking camera. This floating sensor module also houses a wireless phone charger pad, nice bit of storage to keep, any loose change or even factory car key, 2 cup holders, and a nice deep pocket in the center console, which also houses 2 more USB-C ports. Electronically adjustable seating with 3 save seating positions, all controlled in that center screen, or the controls down by your side. You can actually control the passenger seats. There's not so many configurations as the driver's one, but it's still electronically adjustable, so I still think it's incredible value for money. The finish on the doors with them different segments, that nice pattern which runs across. One thing I definitely like is the ambient lighting which runs across, which if you actually change your current driving mode, actually flickers, so you know which drive mode you're in. Eco, green, sport, red, comfort, purple. It feels like something MG has been missing, that real touch of class. And I just think the actual layout, all the tech you get for less than £40,000 is an absolute winner.
Another absolute winner for the IM5 is it comes with one-touch park assist, meaning that this car parks itself for less than 40 grand. Stylish, spacious and high-tech, this certainly could be a great alternative to a family vehicle.
Now, speaking of families, there's ISOFIX points either side. There's also a completely flat floor, meaning 3 kids or even 3 teenagers would fit comfortably in the back. And especially with that sweeping panoramic sunroof, which makes this car feel massive from the inside. Then your rear passengers will certainly be comfy. 2 air vents in the back at 1 USB-C port, but there is 2 in here, so there'll be not many squabbles on your drive because they'll definitely be able to charge the devices. And also the fact that you get heated seats on either side in the rear, then it's definitely a comfy place to be. I mean, if I was to own one of these, I'd almost be jealous that I was driving because I'd want to be back here. Oh, it's lovely. You also get a fold-down armrest with 2 cup holders, nothing fancy about that, but it's a nice addition. Plenty of speakers going all the way around the car, which is another monumental feature that IM5 comes with, because you've not just got 4 speakers, 2 in the front, 2 in the back, you've got them to surround the car. The actual music system in this is probably one of the most advanced MG has ever seen, if not the car industry. You've almost got like subwoofers and surround sound sweeping and lining the roof of the IM5. This isn't a regular MG by any stretch of the means. This feels like Tesla has just got a bit of a rowdy cousin.
As for the actual driving experience, and because it has electronically adjustable seating, you're going to be comfortable and be able to see all around you. The visibility is good. Rear visibility isn't the best. I mean, the actual rear view mirror is on a pop down. You don't technically have to use it. You could store it away, which is a bit weird. I feel like you don't really have that in many cars for safety purposes. And the actual rear window is almost minuscule. It feels like you could see more out the back of the Cyberster than this. Saying that, you got blind spot detection, and when you indicate, the cameras come up, and also the safety features, the fact that on your digital dash it kind of is like a Tesla in the sense it has that radar and it detects everything around you and almost gives you a digital version of real world. So yeah, the rear view isn't the best, but it doesn't necessarily deteriorate the safety of the IM5. And as for safety features, like a lot of MG models on the current market, then it comes with the MG Pilot system that allows for adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, blind spot detection, driver monitor alert, everything you need to keep you and your car safe. What's impressive about the IM5 is it adds on to that safety by housing an hydroplaning system. Essentially what that means is, on a day like today, when it's very wet, there's going to be a lot of puddles out on the road, it reduces the chance of aquaplaning by almost 80%. And for a car that has this type of acceleration, I think it's kind of needed, but also it's impressive that MG have included it. It's a very impressive system, and again, that comes from the base spec for less than 40 grand. I just think, who's really going to beat this car? It seems to have everything.
So then, what do I think to the MG IM5? Now, this feels like something completely different for MG. It doesn't feel like they've just released another electric vehicle to enhance their electric profile ahead of that 2030 mandate. This feels like a real statement to provide a luxury electric vehicle, which certainly could knock Tesla off top spot. Housing all them luxury and premium features for less than £40,000 almost feels like this is their showstopper, their new flagship vehicle. New branding, new look, and a completely new era for MG. And I just think, with all that said, who can really argue with it? It's an affordable price, it looks good, certainly performs well, and has a staggering mile range. There's no stone left unturned when it comes to that IM5, and I think MG have really hit the nail on the head. And if you want to find out about the new addition to the MG range, then contact your nearest Perry's MG dealership.